Huh? And what is the meaning of this? I was under the impression that Mr. Red Monkey would be my opponent today. Yes, well, a substitution of attorney petition was submitted just a few moments ago. Due to the explosion in the courthouse yesterday, Mr. Justice is unable to continue. I see. Not at all surprised he used as an excuse to run away. Dude, he literally just passed out in the defendant's lobby like 5 seconds ago. You want to go? With me as an adversary, who wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape? I'll give you an illness. What? The nerve of that guy. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. Ugh, this arrogant jerk. You arrogant jerk! No, Widget! Is my hearing getting worse? I could have sworn I heard the defense say something just now. No, you didn't hear anything at all, especially not from me. How odd. Could have sworn I also heard something. Oh, that would be my indispensable partner, Widget. He sometimes blurts out what I'm thinking. Well then, if that's the case, then it's a clear contradiction to what you just stated. Contradiction? You just stated that you said nothing. However, if that device of yours says what you're thinking, then you indeed said I was... What was it? Elegance at work? Beep. Actually, it was arrogant jerk. Alright. And we're moving on. Oh, it's still MS Team. Alright. We're moving on to Dual Destinies. I'm so excited. Oh man. Can't wait. See, this one's different than Apollo because I never had a 3DS growing up, so I only watched playthroughs of this game. So this time, I'll be playing it for myself. And I'm excited. Let's do it. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. Let's see how much of the plot I remember. It's been a while. Same with Apollo. Oh yeah, bombing in the first case. Jeez. That's just crazy.
These are dark times,
Mm-hmm.
where the law has been reduced to rubble, and it's up to us to restore it to its former glory.
Emo Apollo time, I remember that much.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
And a certain
Looks like the
someone is
target finally
returning
decided to make
to
a
law.
move. Don't you worry. I've got a trusty new partner on board.
Athena!
Done.
I love Athena. She better get some better representation in the future.
You bet. Let's
She deserves
do
it.
this.
She's been with us for half a year, though I can hardly believe it. Anyway,
Oh,
her power
Oh.
would be our greatest weapon.
this moment. I literally rewatched this the other day. I love it. Jeez.
Are you alright, miss?
Yeah, it's for this very reason I returned. Time to bring it to an end.
Yeah. Back as a lawyer where he belongs, not as a piano man. Sorry, Phoenix. You're just not a talented pianist, unfortunately. I mean, someone argue he's not a very talented lawyer, but at least he's won cases, you know, built up a reputation. Look at that aura farm. Oh man. The one, the only Phoenix Wright returns to the action. This poor guy is going through it, I remember that much. Episode 1, Turnabout Countdown. I think we start off playing as Athena. The best thing about bombs is how they erase and destroy. Without discretion. Alright, dude, gosh dang. Now all I have to do is pin everything on that little girl. Alright. Entering the fray. With the new graphics. The 3DS graphics. Nope. Not feeling nervous at all. It's amazing what a girl can get used to. Even a tense atmosphere like this is no biggie. You doing okay, Athena? Hey, Apollo. Oh, Apollo. Yeah, doing great. Like, hum a little tune great. Oh yeah? Well, that's good to hear. Hello. I could have sworn I heard your voice crack for a second there. I'm that transparent, huh? Look at him getting to be a mentee. Cracking? No, my voice isn't cracking. There's a steel here, I tell you. This is Apollo Justice. He's a fellow lawyer at the office I work for. Apollo is the lead for the defense on this case. I'm going to be there at the bench with him, doing what I can to help out. I'll do whatever it takes to defend Junie. Speaking of steel, how are you holding up? That explosion really did a number on you. I'm just happy that you're okay, Athena. Although, I can't pretend I have no connection to this case. That's why I'm going to see to it that Juniper's name is cleared. And I'm sure you feel much the same way. You got that right. I won't rest until Junie is completely cleared of all suspicion. If I remember right, Junie is Athena's best friend, right? Apollo, Athena. Yeah, she's calling her by a nickname, yeah. Thank you for doing this for me. Junie! Nobody here. Oh, I remember that sprite. You know, I want to know why sunflowers make her feel miraculously better when she breathes them in. I don't think they have, like, any medicinal, like, properties or anything. Hey, are you okay? Could be wrong, though. Sorry about that. I always seem to go into coughing fits whenever I get nervous. This kind of thing never happens at home in the forest, though. This is Juniper Woods. She's my dear childhood friend, and she's also our client for this case. The news keeps repeating that Junie is the alleged bomber. But that's ridiculous. There's no way Junie would do anything like that. I brought you a little snack, Athena. Just a little something from my garden. Hey, thanks. So, is this an orange or a tangerine? Yeah, what's the difference? It's an orange. My grandma says that orange is the color of strength and endurance. Oh, I get it. It's strength for the trial, right? Junie, you're always so good to me. Jeez, look at me, standing here clutching an orange to my chest with tears in my eyes. Anime things. Well, don't you worry. We'll be so powerful in there, they won't know what hit them. Right, Apollo? Yeah, that's right. Come what may, this is one trial. We just can't lose. Oh no. Uh-oh. Apollo! 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 Dude, are you sure you should be here right now? That is sleeping through his bandages. One of his wounds must have reopened. All this time he was trying to put on a brave face, but he was really overdoing it. Mr. Justice! Huh? Trial is about to start, sir. Please proceed to the courtroom. What? Now? But Apollo is in no state to defend. Oh no. Look at this guy. I have to defend Juniper. No, you don't. What are we gonna do? The trial is about to start, with or without us. There's only one other option I can think of at a time like this. But even if I called him now, he'd never get here in time. No, wait. There's something else I can do. Apollo, give me all the evidence for the case. Huh? What are you gonna do? Bailiff? Yes, miss? The defense would like to submit a substitution of attorney petition. Nina! You're not seriously... You just concentrate on getting better. I'll defend Junie. All by yourself? Athena, stop for a second. Think about what you're saying. You've never once taken a case on alone before, right? No, hey, problema. I can handle it, I think. But I guess it's really up to you, Junie. Would you be okay with me taking over? Sure. That was a long, I believe in you, Hina, and that's enough for me. Apollo's having a crisis. You're worried for me, aren't you? To be honest, I'm pretty nervous, too. I think my heart might just burst out of my chest. But you're in no shape to stand at the bench now. So you just have to leave it to me. Alright. I can see your mind's made up anyway. I hate it that I can't be there. But I know you'll give your utmost to defend Juniper. You bet I will. Rest assured of that. Here we go. Starting off hot already. My name is Athena Sykes. I'm still just a newbie, but I'm a lawyer. This is only the second time I've taken the lead in a defense case. It'll be the first time I stand up there alone, though. But I have to do this. And I'm definitely not about to let anything bad happen to Junie. We won't be alone. I think, if I remember right. I mean, we will be for a little bit, but... I love how sleek the court looks like in Destinies. Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, not you. Prosecution is also ready, Your Honor. Huh? And what is the meaning of this? I was under the impression that Mr. Red Monkey would be my opponent today. Yes, well, a substitution of attorney petition was submitted just a few moments ago. With his explosion in the courthouse yesterday, Mr. Justice is unable to continue. I see. Not at all surprised he used as an excuse to run away. Dude, he literally just passed out in the defendant's lobby like 5 seconds ago. You want to go? With me as an adversary, who wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape? I'll give you an illness. What? The nerve of that guy. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. Ugh, this arrogant jerk. You arrogant jerk! No, Widget! Is my hearing getting worse? Could have sworn I heard the defense say something just now. No, you didn't hear anything at all, especially not from me. How odd. Could have sworn I also heard something. Oh, that would be my indispensable partner, Widget. He sometimes blurts out what I'm thinking. Well then, if that's the case, then it's a clear contradiction to what you just stated. Contradiction? You just stated that you said nothing. However, if that device of yours says what you're thinking, then you indeed said I was... What was it? Elegance at work? Beep. Actually, it was arrogant jerk. But she wasn't wrong. It wasn't her. At any rate, what does it matter if it's a red monkey or a yellow monkey facing me? Dude, you want to go? No fresh out of law school rookie can defend this witness. Mr. Payne, I believe that's enough. Let us get back to the case. Of course, Your Honor. I'm more than ready to show this little girl why they call me the rookie humiliator. Oh yeah, it's not Winston. It's his cousin, I think. I knew it. He really is an arrogant jerk. Arrogant jerk! Miss Sykes, if you continue to insult the prosecution, I will remove you from this court. Heck, I'm very sorry. It was just a knee-jerk reaction. Now then, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, if you please. Thank you, Your Honor. Now then, the incident occurred yesterday, here at this very courthouse, in courtroom number 4. At that time, the trial for a certain bombing was being held in courtroom number 4. Ah, yes, I was presiding over that trial as well, since like, he's the only judge, apparently. And Mr. Justice was there as the lawyer for the defense. A bomb that was being presented as evidence suddenly went off during the trial. It was a terrible incident, and courtroom number 4 was completely destroyed. Fortunately, we were able to start evacuation procedures before the explosion occurred. Just a few seconds more and it would have turned into a horrific loss of human life. Okay, so far I'm following. But there was in fact one death, was there not? Oh, here we go. That is correct, Your Honor. When courtroom number 4 was examined after the blast, the body of Detective Candace Arm was discovered. Candace Arm, ha 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 ha. She was to take the stand as a witness later in the trial. I suppose she wasn't able to evacuate in time. What a terrible tragedy. So far, I'm remembering. But like, we haven't even heard testimony or anything, so... yeah, we'll see. I must admit, I stumbled at least 10 times myself before I was able to escape. Maybe the court should see about getting you even shorter robes. The victim's body was found near the entrance to the courtroom. I suspect she stayed until the very end to help guide the others out safely. Your Honor, allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and details about the bomb. Oh yeah, the new sound effects too. I love it. Oh, I should have read what the autopsy said. This one says, the time bomb that destroyed the courtroom. Why does it look so cute? It was hidden inside a stuffed animal when it was detonated. Okay, I know how this works. All evidence for the trial is filed in the court record. When I want to check something out, I just use R. I'd better take a peek later. Now then, please call the accused to the witness stand. I was about to check and I pressed A by accident. Let me just quickly... Cause of death, trauma to back of head, caused by impact with flat object, time of death between 8 and 11 a.m. Okay. Defendant, are you feeling alright? You're looking a bit pale. I love the judge. He always treats everybody equally, regardless if they're being suspected for crime or not. I'm so sorry. I was feeling a bit weak when I first arrived here at the courthouse. But I'm alright. Jenny's really giving it her all. I'd better make sure I do the same. If we could please proceed. Your name and occupation, defendant. Juniper Woods. I'm a high school student. Miss Woods, can you confirm you were in the courthouse on the day in question? Yes, I came to know Apollo Justice through my friend Thina. And so, I was there yesterday to watch his trial and lend my support. Something's wrong. Junie's really scared. Did you know I'm also known as the defendant humiliator? Dude, that's not something to be proud of. Can you chill? It looks like I have yet another chance to show everyone why I earned that moniker. Grr, does his arrogance know no bounds? I had to protect Junie no matter what. Hey, you arrogant... Prosecutor Payne! What is it? You want me to demonstrate why I'm known as the rookie humiliator instead? Deep breaths, Athena. Don't let him get to you. Prosecutor Payne, Junie is telling the truth. Mr. Justice also backed up her claim when we saw him in the defendant lobby. And Junie, he said that he was glad to get the lotus root you gave him too. He was? My grandma says lotus root is good for your eyes. She says they can even help you see into the future. They can? Then that's the perfect present for a lawyer, geez. And if that's true, I guess he must not have eaten them. A sweet meek girl like this, blowing up a courtroom to bits. I must say it's very hard to believe.
Objection!
Our first objection, here we go. Now, Your Honor, don't let her seemingly innocent appearance fool you. The defendant had a motive for committing this crime. Oh? That's not true. I don't have any kind of motive. And I didn't even know the lady who was killed. I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and the defendant. However, that doesn't matter. The only thing that does is that her objective was the destruction of courtroom number 4 itself. Dude. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why in the world would Miss Woods want to do that? That's a very good question, coming from a novice such as yourself. But first, a question for the defendant. Have you ever been brought up on false charges? What? Why, yes. Yes, I have. And did that experience cause you to harbor a grudge against the court system? Oh, I see what angle he's going for.
Objection!
And Athena's first objection. Not a bad angle to go with, honestly. Still hate him, but pretty smart. Now wait just 1 minute. If that kind of thing was a motive for blowing things up, then every one of our clients would turn into bombers. It's a valid point. We wouldn't have a single courthouse left standing in the land. I can say the accused isn't the only one who might bear resentment against the courts. But Miss Woods is the only person who could have committed this crime. Why? Because we have found some decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. Decisive, huh? I'll believe it when I see it. It involves a very unique aspect of the bomb itself, Your Honor. And what exactly was so unique about it? Why don't we have Miss Sykes answer that question? Me? I noticed that you appear to be very nervous, and well, gentleman that I am, I'd like to offer you the chance to gain some confidence with such an easy question. Could he be any more condescending? Really, what a thoroughly unpleasant man. L is for loser. What did it just say? Nothing. Not a single thing. Now let's see. What was I supposed to do at a time like this? Oh, I know. Court record. The information I need is somewhere in the court record. Did he say there was something unique about the bomb? Let me see. Is it because of his inside a stuffed animal? Is that what he's getting at? Alright, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. What was unique about the bomb that blew up the courtroom? Was it because it was in the judge's pocket? Dang, Judge, in Apollo's briefcase? Also, Apollo's the real criminal. Mr. Payne, what kind of simpleton do you take me for? It was stuffed inside a stuffed animal. Its evil intentions covered up by a cute exterior. Oh, I remember that line. Heh, very good. Have a cookie. The bomb that went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? Athena, you just proved what he was going for. It's in a cute stuffed animal. Who else would do it but a young girl? Proving that Junie is the culprit, you know. I am fine, just like I said from the start. I can do this. Love the confidence. Really, love the confidence. Yes, as I recall, the bomb was inside a stuffed animal the whole time. I never even got to take a look at it. But what connection does this impish elephant have with the defendant, Impish? The answer to that question lies in another piece of evidence, which I have here. And what, pray tell, is this? It appears to be a little singed. It's a tail, Your Honor, the tail of a poor victim of the explosion. This is incredible. Are you saying it's Detective Arm's tail? Nice. Your Honor is still very close, but no, it belongs to the stuffed animal. You didn't have to do him like that. It's called the Phony Fanty. A rather unpleasant name, if you ask me. He's the mascot for a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges, is he not? Exactly. His motto is, phony evidence is just trunked up. That's so wrong on so many levels. Phony Fanty's tail is made of vinyl cloth, and we found something very interesting on its surface. The defendant's fingerprints. Oh. What? Phony Fanty provided the prosecution with all the evidence we needed. It clearly proves the accused handled the bomb. Heap. Huh. Wait, maybe the culprit put it in her stuffed animal? That doesn't make any sense. Why would Junie's fingerprints be on it? That does appear to be pretty irrefutable evidence. Court accepts it into evidence. Miss Woods, do you have an explanation for this? I don't understand. Poor girl. How about you, Miss Sykes? Do you have any plausible explanation to refute this decisive piece of evidence? Well, I can't do it. I can't think of a single thing. I'd better come up with something. For Junie's sake. If you can't produce an answer, we can always go straight to the ruling, if you prefer. Heck no, I have to say something, fast. Oh no, I can't get my voice to work. Why now of all times? Oh, the black. Oh, trauma. I thought I overcame this already. Maybe I'm still not ready to stand in court. Oh, I remember this. Of course I remember this. This is kind of hard to forget. Yeah, there is a reason this game is rated M. Jeez, look at all that blood. Poor girl.
As
Oh
you
no.
can see, there is no room for debate.
Yay!
Objection!
I remember this moment. Yay!
Why, it's you.
Looking cooler than ever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Sorry it took me so long to get here, Athena. Apollo explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come help you out in this place. Thanks for coming. I hate to admit it, but I was having a real rough time on my own. Oh, I don't know. I think you were doing just fine, all things considered. And you hung in there, giving me enough time to get here. Now, let's turn things around. Yay! You got it, boss. Oh, I love that he's a boss. Oh ho ho, look who showed up out of the blue. If it isn't Mr. Phoenix Wright, you always manage to surprise me. Your Honor, Mr. Payne has called for an early ruling. But I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated. How did Miss Wood's fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal tail? How was the bomb even detonated? Until these questions are answered, I assert it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made. You are absolutely right. Let us continue from where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne? Not at all, Your Honor. Oh, poor girl. She is going through it. Miss Woods really looks like she's having a hard time. Trini's really struggling, Mr. Wright. I get the sense she's afraid of the courtroom itself. Because of yesterday? Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic for her. Poor thing, and here she is, back at the courthouse again, being so brave. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. If at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby. Given the defendant's condition... Very well, I grant special permission. You go get some rest, Junie, and leave the rest to us. Okay. Thank you. Sorry about this. Don't worry about it. You go get some rest, girl. Phoenix Wright. I've been looking forward to meeting you. It's been a while, Mr. Payne. You're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I am gasping pain. One whines in pain, the other gasps in pain. I am the younger brother of your long-standing rival, Winston Payne. What? Long-standing rival? When were we ever rivals, let alone long-standing? Exactly. Oh, we defeated him twice in the first trial of like the first 2 games, and that's it. What did he say though? Younger brother. Okay, so not cousins, brothers. Okay. You'll see, Mr. Wright. I will cleanse Winston of the disgrace he met with at your hands. Looks like this royal Payne is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other. You know, at least he remembers him. Unlike Edgeworth doesn't even remember who he is. And they work in the same building, like in investigations. If you talk to him in the hallway of like the first case, I think it is, he's like, who is this guy? Your Honor. Prosecution would now like to call a decisive witness to the stand. And we will see who that is next time. All right. I think this is a good place to stop. It's a nice start to the case. We got things rolling, and we're off to a hard start already, as always. And Phoenix is here. Yay! All right, guys. We get to see what happens in the next one. Hope you guys are having an amazing day as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you later.